Crucky, maybe I'm missing something here, but pressure doesn't seem like it's going to bother this guy. When you are as prepared as he is, when you're as good as he is, where is their pressure coming from?
I have no idea. I think to try to please the media, try to please your new teammates, there could be pressure there. But, the way you please them is to go out and pitch the way you pitched all your life. CC Sabathia is not going to get better since he's becoming a Yankee. He is what he is. He's pitched long enough to determine this is what kind of pitcher he is. He's not going to be a 25-game winner. He's not going to be a 28-game winner. The New York press, the New York fans, they don't expect him to come in and win every single game he starts. He is what he is. He's a 19-game winner with this offense. Could be a 20, 21-game winner, but you know what? He is what he is, and if he tries to be something different, that's where the pressure comes from.
Santana didn't win 20 games for the New York Mets last year. People are pretty pleased with what he did.
He led the league in ERA, though, and I think that's the biggest thing. He pitched well enough, and now that they have a bullpen for the Mets, now I think that he could probably win about 20 games.
And the Yankees have a great closer. As far as CC goes, do you think that there was ultimately a price that they needed to get him because there wasn't a reluctance, there certainly wasn't a rush to take that $140 million deal. What got him over the top? Was it another year, another $20 million?
Absolutely. Come on. Anytime someone's going to throw a year guaranteed and another $20 million guaranteed on top of $140 million, yeah, you're quick to say, you know what? Yes, you do want me badly. But I think Brian Cashman going to his home, speaking to him and his family, meant a lot to CC. He's one of those guys that, you can tell he's a family guy. He wants what's best for his family, and I think with Brian Cashman going there and assuring him that moving to New York, everything's going to be fine, I think that's what sold him. At another year and 20 more million would sell me on a lot of things too.
Could life be easier for him if he was in the National League West or stayed with the Brewers in the National League Central? Arguably, but shouldn't the best pitcher in baseball, having the Yankees identify the guy that they can compete against the Red Sox and the Rays and the Blue Jays, shouldn't he be in the American League East? If you want to win, you want the best guy?
Absolutely. If you're going to compete with the Rays and the Red Sox, you better go out and get the best. The problem is, I'm not sure how much they've improved themselves. Yes, he's the best pitcher out there, but Mike Mussina won 20 games last year. They still finished in third place. They've lost him. If they don't re-sign Andy Pettitte, if they can't get Burnett or Derek Lowe, you're looking at a rotation that is okay at best. And still looking at a third-place team for the New York Yankees. If they go out and get Derek Lowe, which, in my opinion, I would rather have Derek Lowe than A.J. Burnett, because Derek Lowe is a durable pitcher. You have two durable pitchers now. You can mix and match with Jabba Chamberlain, so maybe we should skip him a start because you have two horses to follow him up. But I still think that they're a third-place team with CC. They're a third-place team without him. I don't see where they've gotten any better as far as the division goes unless they get more pitching.
A couple of quick comparables, because if you look at the length of the deal, 7 years, you think 6-year deals. If you give a 6-year deal to Randy Johnson at the same age, in the 6th year he's winning 20 games. In the 6th year of a deal you give to Andy Pettitte at the same age, he's 14 and 13, went 17 and 9 in year 5 of that deal. Are you scared about the number of innings and number of years you're giving a guy like this?
Well, I think what this is, Carl, I think they had to have him. If they're going to win another world championship, you have to remember, with the Steinbrenner regime, the Suns taking over this team, they want to win a world championship to prove to people that, yes, we can do what our father did, and that's win world championships. They know that there's only a 1 or 2 year window. Mariano Rivera's not going to be there for another 3 or 4 years. Derek Jeter's getting older. A-Rod's getting older. The core of this team is an older team as far as their offense and defense is concerned. They know that in the next year or two, 2009, 2010, they better win a world championship, or else it's going to be a long run before they do. They have to do it in the next 2 years. So yes, to get CC Sabathia for those 2 years to try to win it, they had to give him 7.